They talking down, now you go ahead and let them fuss. If you wanna make them question, getting money is a must. Now show out, hey, show out. Hey y'all, it's Diamond Perry. Welcome back to my channel. So if you guys have not already subscribed, go ahead and do that so you can stay in touch with me. Y'all go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, do all that good stuff. But today's video is gonna be how I went natural. See this little puff. So if y'all want the tips on how I went natural, y'all go ahead and keep watching. So first off, starting off, I was relaxed for a long time, since like elementary school to my 8th grade year. 8th grade was when my sister and I just decided like we just gonna go natural. Like I was seeing everybody in their pretty curls, and I honestly didn't even know, like I didn't know that I had curls. Like my sister, well, my mom had told my sister, you know, she had curls as a baby, yada yada. But I'm like, you know, I didn't know the curl pattern I had. I didn't know like any of that. But I honestly was just tired of getting perms. First off, I was tired of my hair looking so thin. Like, yeah, that length was popping. I love like the silkiness of when I would get like a fresh perm relaxer, whatever y'all want to call that. But I knew like that was damaging on my hair. Like, it's just, you need to get back to how God made you to be. Like, he gave you this crown of hair, this natural crown of hair, and no matter what texture God gave to you, just work with like the best that you have. So yeah, 8th grade was when my sister and I, also my best friend, we decided to go natural. My best friend was already natural, but her hair was heat damaged. So I transitioned. We did not do like just a big chop. I would wash my hair and then I would like cut it because I would get tired of like looking at it. I'll cut a little bit, cut it a little bit. I would sneak and cut it. But so yeah, I transitioned. So first off, the first thing you need to do is do your research. For me, like that's all I ever did. I would be looking at YouTube videos on natural hair. I would be on Pinterest, everywhere. Like I would just be researching stuff on Google, how to go natural. Like my stepmom had recently went natural, so it was like, okay, we see her hair. Her hair is, you know, you're nice. But I didn't know anything about going natural because back then, like pretty much everybody still had perms. My mom she had a perm for as long as I could remember. I know my dad had nice hair or whatever, but like, I mean, he wasn't doing my hair, so he wasn't gonna deal with this. Like, I just remember crying and the blow dryer breaking because my hair was that thick. Like, I just couldn't do the relaxed life no more, y'all. It was just, it's not for you. That creamy crack. Now somebody be like, a perm. I was like, look, Soldier Boy, a perm? What? Huh? A perm? You still get a perm? But like I was saying, do your research. And for me, I feel like if you're transitioning, you really need to take a hold of protective styles. Because honestly, seeing your hair is gonna look like so ugly. Like you got these curls or kinks like right here, and then the rest of your hair is straight. And it's so hard to blend those two textures. Like to blend those two textures together is really hard. So for me, I will always do like a braid out or a twist out, flexi rod, bantu knots. I would do something so I wouldn't have to look at both of those textures at the same time. So like I said, so I did braids a lot too. And then I learned, well yeah, I used to get like the two little braids. I finally learned how to braid my own hair because I got tired of asking my sister, or my sister wouldn't be, you know, where I was. So I just had to go ahead and learn how to do it. But yeah, so protective styling, that is very important. That's number one, protective style. Well, number one was do your research. Number two was protective style. Number three is limit heat. You do not want to, you're already going to have a line of demarcation. That line of demarcation is going to be where you're natural, and then it's going to be where you're relaxed. So you don't want to heat damage your hair before you even get a chance to see your curls. So I highly, highly, highly suggest y'all to use very, like, limit the heat that you use in your hair. Even a blow dryer. Blow dryer will be better than straightening your hair, but you can't say you gonna go transition but you're straightening your hair every day. Like, your hair is going to be heat damaged before you can even get to the curls. So yeah, limit the amount of heat. That's why I said protective styling, because you're not going to have to really like look at your hair or do anything to your hair. Like, the more you leave your hair alone, the more that it grows. So yeah, I highly suggest y'all to limit the heat, and that's even if you're natural or relaxed. Either way, like, you don't want heat damaged hair before you even get to the healthy hair. Also, I suggest that y'all find products that actually work for y'all. When I first started off, I'm gonna be honest, I was a product junkie. Whenever my mom would give me money, or whenever we just at a store, I'm going over and I'm looking in the hair product section, and I promise you, I'm gonna leave that store with something or some things that are hair related. Like, my mom swear the Beauty Supply store was my favorite store. And honestly, like, it was because I was just trying to like get my hair on some new level type of stuff. Also, another tip that I have for y'all is do not compare your hair to somebody else's. It's good for you to find, like, once you figure out what your curl pattern is, it's good for you to find like other people that have the same, like, maybe hair type or the same hair porosity. Really, hair porosity matters more, and that's like how much or how easily your hair can hold water. And for me, like, my hair just, it loves to be dry. So I be like, So for me, I have to use, like, a lot of people, they use cold water to shock their cuticles and stuff like that. And I tried that, it doesn't work. For me, I have to use warm water. So whenever I'm like washing my hair, or, you know, washing the water out, sorry y'all, lost my train of thought. Or like whenever I'm moisturizing my hair and I'm like in my water bottle, I will have warm water. So really, I think another important thing for you to do is to determine your hair porosity and maybe even your curl type. But really, your curl type, it doesn't matter. But you can't be out here comparing your hair to somebody else, because what might work for Susan's curls might not work for Becky's curls. I don't know. Like, you just got to figure out what works for you, and it might take you some money. That's another misconception though. Like, people be like, they don't want to go natural because it's expensive. Like, you paying for that perm and your hair being damaged. Like, you have to have a trade-off. But for me now, like, I can just put some conditioner in my hair and it'll be good to go. Like, and that's that on that. Also, deep conditioning. Deep conditioning your hair is very, 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 very important, because your hair is going to be dry. You have two different textures in your hair. So like the natural hair, I think it's honestly like drier anyway than like any other type of hair. But deep conditioning is very important, because if you don't deep condition your hair is not going to be strong. And you having those two textures in your hair, your line of demarcation is already, it's going to be the weakest point in your hair, because it's like the crossover between your two textures. So make sure that you're deep conditioning your hair. When I was transitioning, I deep conditioned my hair maybe about like once a week. Yeah, once a week. It just depends on your type of hair, like just your hair. So yeah, deep conditioning, that's very, very, very important. And for me, deep conditioning with heat works the best, because like I just said, like, heat for me, that helps my hair like lock in the moisture. And also oils. Keeping your hair moisturized, that's important. Like, that's very important. And for me, like, now it's all right. But like, yeah, I stayed like moisturizing my hair, because if your hair is not moisturized, first off, if your hair is not moisturized, how can it grow? And second off, like, if it's dry, it's gonna break. Dry hair breaks. You're gonna have a Brillo pad. Like, no. Also, I would advise y'all to keep your hair protected. Like, don't go to bed without your scarf on your head. Don't wear too tight of ponytails and stuff, or y'all not gonna have no edges. Like, it's not cute, sis, to be out here and not have no edges. Like, that's just not the wave. So yeah, I would highly advise y'all to make sure you're out here protecting your hair, like put a bonnet on or get you a satin pillowcase or both, because my scarf normally comes off, so I have both of those, sis. Another key ingredient, well, I say ingredient, to transitioning is to be patient. Because for me, honestly, I just told y'all, I transitioned. So I did like the mini chop in 10th grade. So I cut off maybe like, I don't even know how much hair I cut off. My sister cut it off. But I have been transitioning from 8th grade to 10th grade. So I was getting trims like in the middle there. And I told y'all I was just cutting my hair when I felt like it, because I've always had long hair. But so yeah, having patience, I just told her. So that was like a 2-year gap before I was fully natural. So if you really want like your curls to really flourish and you don't want to like be left with just a little bit of hair, I really would like suggest y'all to be patient. It's going to be tempting for you to go and grab that creamy crack and just go ahead and, you know, just perm your hair again. But then, like, just look at your hair motivation. Somebody with, like, the same type of curls as you and be like, sis, I want my hair to look like that. So I don't need to grab that stuff. Like, I want my hair to be healthy. And also, I would really advise y'all to be cautious when coloring your hair, because some dyes will actually damage your hair, so your curls aren't going to be like what you expect them to be. So I think it's ammonia free. It's whatever the key ingredients is in your dye. I would advise y'all to like get some, like they have henna, or I use the Cream of Nature one, and that one hasn't like damaged my hair. But when I was like transitioning, I didn't do any color at all unless it was like in my braids. And that's just because like your hair is already weak. So you don't want to be adding that stuff on that's not like helping your hair. Like that's just that on that. That's period. And I really feel like when you're transitioning, like that's the time for you to work on your self-confidence and not caring about people's opinions, because a lot of people are going to be like, why are you transitioning? Or I don't like your hair looks better straight, or your hair is nappy, or whatever. But sis, when those curls and kinks like pop off, then they're going to be wondering, how does your hair look like that? Or da-da-da, what do you put in your hair? Water. Water is how my hair is popping, sis. So y'all just, you can't be listening to nobody else or getting, you know, somebody else's opinions. Should I go natural? If you want to go natural, because those people they're not gonna be helping you. It's gonna be you having to do your hair. So just take the time to dedicate to your hair. And I don't know, that was a truck. But, you know, just take that time out for you, because I feel like the best decision that I made in my hair was to go natural. Like, if I just can't imagine me still getting a perm. Like, it's 2019. What I look like still getting a perm. And I'm not knocking people that, you know, get perms. If that's what you do, then that's cool. But I'm just saying, like, if you want to go natural, obviously, you know, y'all want to go natural if y'all watching this video. Thank you for watching. But just do like what pleases you. Don't be out here scared, or don't be out here scared to big chop. Just because I said I did a big chop, that don't mean that, you know, if you ready to big chop, then sis, go ahead, or bro, go ahead. Because some of y'all, you know, y'all transitioning to heat damage, whatever. So whether you're transitioning from heat damage or whatever you're doing, also, oh yeah, I was playing with the thread. Also, protein treatments. Protein treatments are really going to strengthen your hair. So if you're going to try that natural protein treatment that I said, please do not put heat on your hair. Your hair will cook. You're going to have an egg cooking on your scalp. Like, sis, bro, whatever. Don't do it. Or you can also, another one I use is called Afuji, and that really saved my hair. Like, I still do that to this day whenever my hair needs like a boost. Protein treatments are really important because it's gonna strengthen your hair, and when you're transitioning, your hair is like weak, it's brittle, like it could snap like a twig, sis. So you really want to make sure that you have a balance between deep conditioning and protein treatments in your hair. And for a protein treatment, just depending on your hair, I would advise y'all to do that like only once a month. You don't want to do too much protein because you can overload your hair on protein, and you can also overload your hair on moisture, and you don't want your hair to feel like gushy or like, you know, it could break off. So just find out like what works best for your hair. And by no means am I a hairstylist, but I'm just telling y'all the things that worked on me. Like I said, I did my research, so I would advise y'all to research. Don't just take what one person says and run with it. But if you see, okay, dang, a lot of people saying this, like, so maybe I need to try that. Try it, sis. Try it. And another thing that I did, I pre-pooed. And so when you pre-poo, it's basically you're just taking oils and so I will wet my hair with my little spray bottle. And sometimes I would already have the oil in there, or I would just put the oil in my hair and I would let that sit on there. I would split my hair into sections, and then I would put that on there before I shampoo my hair, because when you pre-poo your hair, like it helps it moisturizes your hair before you strip it. And I strongly advise y'all to use a sulfate-free shampoo, because sulfates dry your hair out, and your hair is already going to be dry. So you don't want to use something that's going to be more stripping to your hair. Like, you trying to be as natural as you can be. And also, when you're looking for moisturizers, make sure water is the first ingredient, because water is how you obtain, whichever way you want to say it, like moisture. So if moisture is not the first ingredient, it's not going to penetrate your hair. It's just going to sit on top of your hair. So you want to make sure, that's the first step. Also, when you're moisturizing your hair, make sure your hair is at least damp first, because like I said, the product is just going to sit on top of your hair. And you also want to make sure that you're clarifying your scalp. So like I said, a shampoo, or if you haven't heard, you can co-wash your hair, which is washing with conditioner. I did this a lot too. I think I did this more so towards like the dry months. So like winter and summer, because y'all, having natural hair or transitioning in the winter and in the summer is just it's tough, because like in the summer it's so hot, and it's like you cannot keep moisture into your hair. And then in the winter it's the same. Like you need to keep your ends tucked. I highly advise y'all do that too. Make sure that you're keeping make sure that you're keeping your ends tucked. That's a part of the protective styling, because your ends, those are the oldest part of your hair, so like those will snap quick too. So just keep your ends, keep your whole head moisturized, but specifically you want to keep your ends moisturized. So I hope this video was very helpful and informative to everybody that wants to transition, or you trying to come back from heat damage. But I mean, if you have heat damage, you might as well just cut it. And for a lot of y'all that don't know, I recently just like chopped my hair. If you look at like maybe older videos, you'll be able to tell. But I will be filming a video soon on that whole process and why I did it, and retaining length and all that. But if y'all want to see more videos from me, whether it's advice, whether it's hair related, y'all can always go to my Instagram, or y'all can comment under this video, Snapchat me, whatever. Let me know. Give me your suggestions on what you would like to see from me next. But with that being said, thank y'all for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Y'all click that bell so y'all can be notified when I'm coming out with a new video, you know.
All day, I'm catching plays. Speak for itself, so it ain't much to say. Please, if you fake, then just stay out the way.